Hi, welcome to Hotelement Adventures. I'm Bob, and in this video I want to show you the things that I've already packed and we're going to have to put into the Honda Element for our trip around the United States. Rita is at her house and she is packing at the same time that I am and trying to get ready for this trip. So I just wanted to go through the individual things that I have packed so far, so you get an idea of the extent of the packing for a trip like this. It's a lot of things we have to bring with us because we need everything. We basically have to turn the Honda Element into our home. So let me show you what I have so far. So this is the whole bundle here. And let me just go through it real quickly for you. Starting here, we have our 2-burner gas stove. We have a 20-pound propane tank that we'll be taking with us. This should last the whole time that we're out there because it's gas won't be used that much as we cook because that's a huge tank. That's generally used for a trailer. Now over here is a sleeping bag. We decided to go with a sleeping bag instead of bringing like a quilt or something because it can be stored easily in its own bag when we don't need it. We're hoping that we don't need to use the sleeping bag very much as a quilt. I'm hoping that the weather will be comfortable for just a blanket and a sheet and not a sleeping bag on top of us. Now in this bag here is actually our towels, or these towels I'm bringing. These are microfiber bath towels and hand towels that are in here. These are the sheets that we'll be putting on the mattresses that I showed you in another video. And there's a blanket actually underneath in the plastic bag. Now, in this plastic container here is just a miscellaneous. This is going to be our kitchen eventually. It has some kitchen stuff in it now. But the thing is, I have to merge what I have here with Rita's stuff when I get there. So I've put miscellaneous stuff in with the kitchen. Now, over here is a top. It's a blue top that I have. I got at Walmart, and it's just something I feel that we need in case it starts to rain. We can cover things up. This white thing here is actually a little heater, so if it actually gets chilly, we can use that to stay warm inside the Element. Got some matches here for starting our gas stove in case the igniter doesn't work. And this is a porta potty. I'm going to save that for another video. I'll go over that for you later. This is just a container we're going to use for getting ice if we get to an ice machine or at restaurants. We can not restaurants, but yeah, like McDonald's or something we could use to get ice out of. The red and blue bags are actually folding chairs, and in the middle is a beach umbrella with this nifty thing here that screws right into the beach sand and holds the beach umbrella much sturdier. So let me go around here onto this other side and show you what I have. This is my laptop case. Rita's going to have one of those too to bring with her. That way we can still send you videos while we're traveling. This is a backpack, one of the backpacks that we're going to use. When I explained to Rita about this trip, about how much stuff we can bring, I told her we can bring one backpack, which will be used for when we do showering. That way you can put all your toiletries and clothes that you need to put on when you take a shower. So that backpack is for that. This second backpack that I have here, that's going to be used for when we go hiking or walking around town. We're going to put all our camera equipment and stuff like that into that type of backpack. So I'll actually be using this one, and Rita's going to carry a second one as well if she needs it. Now I went ahead and used these packing cubes that Rita did a video on, and if you haven't seen it, you can watch that. She explains how to use that, and she's right. These things really do work well. I'm not going to go through it like she did because you can watch the video. But basically, I was able to put everything in these cubes, and what we decided to do, instead of using bags, we're going to be using these plastic containers like you can get at Walmart. I think that'll work better because you can get these cubes out a lot easier than trying to unzip a bag and try to pull out the cubes. Now in the middle, next to the yellow, not the yellow, but the orange bucket, is just a picnic blanket that Rita wants to bring. We're also bringing 2 extension cords. One is 50 foot and one is 20 foot. So that way when we camp at campgrounds, we can hook up to the electricity and plug in different things. Here is next to the extension cord is a rope that we can use for a clothesline. Now, the other thing that we have is we're going to have our own power source. This here is actually a generator, solar generator. I have a solar panel that I normally hook up to this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it. I'll have to see if I have room. But it does have a DC charger and an AC charger, so we can plug in all our phones and laptops. It has a built-in light. It'll actually start up your car if your battery's dead. And there's your outlets for AC and DC. Now we're also going to carry some water with us, so we picked up this water container to store some water in. And if we have room, we may bring some other plastic containers with us. Now the black box here is just a small toolbox. I picked this up at the dollar store and I just filled it with miscellaneous tools and things I think we may need in case we have to repair something or fix something. And then last and not least is a hand pump for air. So this is something I normally use for my bicycles, but I feel that it would be good to have in case one of our tires goes kind of flat or needs a little bit of air. We can put air in it and get the tire fixed if there's something wrong with it. So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. And if you'd like to share the video with someone that you think might be interested in this type of traveling, please send it to them. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit the little bell so you can get notifications. So until next time, I hope to see you again. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.